Hello, everybody. Welcome. Happy Friday. It's Friday, guys. Oh my gosh, so happy to be here with JC, CJ. You guys messed with my brain on that one. Mona, thank you for taking over and for laying down the nice rules we got in here. I love it. Thank you, girl. Thank you, girl. Rodrigo, welcome. Hello. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy people are joining us after a couple of weeks of being apart. Guys, that was hard for me. That was so difficult for me. CJ, you're so sweet. Thank you. I get shy when you say I look hurt. I get shy. Oh, thank you. You guys are so amazing. I've missed you guys. I really have. It's been so weird the last couple of weeks. As you know, I had to post videos for you all so that we wouldn't miss our 2 o'clock bubble time that we've created here. And it's been weird. It's been weird. I've been working a lot. Knocking on wood. I'm so grateful. I've been working a lot. I've been filming a lot. This week alone, I filmed 5 out of the 7 days, and I'm filming again tomorrow, guys. So I'm excited. What's up, my Josh, dude? What's up? Llama774, hello, happy Friday. I am so happy that y'all. Shane, what's up? Hello, welcome. When? How you doing, gorgeous girl? Paradise Earth, Nikhil, thank you, everybody, for joining on this Friday live on April 1st, yo. It's Happy Fool's Day. I'm not the best at fooling, guys. I'm not. You can tell in my face when I'm not like telling the truth. So I don't know if I'll be doing any April Fools. And I already like told you I don't know how to do it. So you'd catch me anyway. Yeah, you're in a good mood. I am in a good mood, y'all. It's been a week. I've felt like an actor for all those weeks that y'all have been here with me, and I haven't felt like an actor because I haven't been working or I've been busy with other life stuff that, comes into play, as we know. So when I'm an actor, I'm a happy girl, right? And I've been with the Dhar fam. Oops. I've been with the Dhar fam this whole week. And as you know, I got to do them with Catherine. How amazing was that? Was that a surprise for you all to see us both together, just chit-chatting it up? We could have kept on chatting, guys. We could have kept on chatting, but I was afraid my phone would run out of memory. I'm like, shut up. Let's hurry up and end this live or this video, because I was afraid that it would cut out and that we'd have to do it again because my phone is full, of course. So yeah, we could have kept going. So let me tell you, I'm excited to do more of that with Catherine, with you all, for you all. It was really amazing to work with her. We worked 4 full days together, which is a lot, right? We used to only work 1 day together, and then we had 4. We haven't worked on one in, like, we were calculating, like, over 2 years, right? Which one was the last one we did? Like, probably, I don't think it was a stepmom. I think we did a couple after that, but it feels like it's been that long, right? Since the OG days. And so, it's been amazing to work with her and a few other peeps, and at the new studio with new people, new directors. And so it's really cool. Guys, I'm so excited to be back here. Do tell me what is going on with you all. I wanna chime in here. I see a couple things happening in the chat. It's been a really interesting week, so I'm certainly gonna share some of my lessons learned. I see Johnny G. What's up? Sana, my girl, how you doing? It has been a long time, Johnny, so I'm gonna scroll up, see what's happening. But I have lots of lessons that I learned this past week-ish, 2 weeks, I guess, since we've been live. It's been intense, and I'm grateful for that, because when things are intense, you grow, right? You stretch. You do things that you weren't expecting or didn't know you could, or that you didn't know how you would, right? And I think that's what I took away from these last 2 weeks. It was really something that, it challenged me on many levels. And I love challenges. They might scare me sometimes in the moment because I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do? How am I going to do it? How am I going to pull this off? When am I going to sleep? When am I going to do this, and that? But those are the moments where we grow. And I love to grow. I want to always grow. I want to grow every day. I want to grow every day into my like hundreds of years old. I want to make sure I'm growing every day because growth to me feels good. Growth to me feels like I'm evolving and that I'm doing things and that I'm moving forward and that I'm pushing past my fears. And that to me is life and living and learning. And that to me is why we're here. So these are just my moments that I get to share with you because we all are gonna go through intense moments. And it's how we handle them and manage them and show up and how we pull through that really determines how and where we go. Wow, that felt good to say. I hope you all are still with me here. I just had to go on a little bit of a heart-filled moment where my truth is, right, where things kind of are sitting with me right now. And so yeah, I have to go into the comments now. I know they're going bonkers awesome because you guys always have such amazing comments. So I'm going to do my best. As you know, I want to thank Mona again at the top of the hour. I never thought I'd say that, but it seems appropriate now in this point in time. I want to thank Mona, and I just want to thank her for doing such an amazing job of helping me out in the chat because it gives me an opportunity to not have to worry that anything happens that I don't want to happen in there. So Mona, thank you. If we can all just give some love to Mona because she's incredible and we all love her already. So let's remind Mona how incredible she is for helping us out today. And also because we want to continue this to be just a lovely place where we feel safe and we feel like we can be present with one another, because I feel like I don't want to put words in anyone's mouth, but I guess I'm the only one talking, so I kind of can. But I think this is a place where we've all grown to really love and know each other and appreciate each other. And when we come in here, I wanted to feel good. I wanted to feel safe. I wanted to feel like it's us. And so Mona, thank you for stepping in, stepping up, and doing your thing for all of us. So I thank you, my love. All right, y'all. I am going to backtrack here. I see some things going on, but I want to get the background of what some things are popping in here that are happening that I wasn't expecting, but I'm happy to talk about, because if that's where we are, that's where we sit, that's where we move forward from, right? So I want to say hello to some other amazing peeps who are coming in here. Vishwas, it's always amazing to see you. Thank you. I am so excited that y'all are joining me, joining us. The true path to happiness is to follow your heart and do what you love. This is such truth, JC. Thank you for encapsulating it so beautifully. I see Shannon Mano video of Dharman calm mom puts one child over other. Oh, okay. I haven't caught up on my Dharmans. I should probably do that before I come live. But like I said, it's been an intense week, so I haven't been viewing as much as I've been filming. So I think we can appreciate that. I'll have to catch up maybe over the weekend if I'm able to. But Oh, JC, thank you for welcoming Wen. Let's welcome back anybody who's new, potentially, anyone who hasn't been here in a while. That's always amazing. So people know that if you step away for a bit and you come back, that you're always welcome. You haven't missed anything because you can always go back and catch up and follow along in other ways. And I appreciate all of you who do that, who keep tabs on my little videos and who stay in touch. So thank you for that. Um, Josh, everything in life is cause and effect, a domino effect. That's exactly what Dharman provides in his videos. All actions have consequences. It's so true. It's so true. And the goal is to have more positive consequences. And so that is what we steer our decisions towards. We want to have the more positive consequences. And not that we can always have control over the outcome, but we want to ensure that there's more of a positive outcome. So, yes, agreed with you, Josh. And it's a cool t shirt, of course, because I'm celebrating you all, the Darman fam, all of us that Darman, has so beautifully put together for us all. So, that's why I wanted to wear it. I've been on set a lot this week with him. I booked another project. I booked a commercial yesterday I was filming, and so that was last minute. And I wasn't expecting that, and I was, another lesson. Let me go in here, and then I'm going to talk about my lessons, because I'm not going to go into my comments, and then I'll get really lost later. um yeah, I haven't been doing the April Fools too much in past years either, Mona. Vishwas, I said hello. In case you're still here, I hope you can receive my warm wishes and welcomes. um, Oh, CJ, you're amazing. Right back at you, my love. Thank you for sending such beautiful words of positivity. I so look forward to your comments. They make me so happy, as I hope you well know by now. Rodrigo, you and Catherine are my favorite Darman actresses. What? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate that, Rodrigo. It means a lot to us that you all enjoy our work, and especially when we get to do things together. That's really amazing. Um, okay, so this is where I didn't know it was Wen who had asked this question. Wen, I hope you're still here. If you are, please let us know. Maybe if you can give any more context that you feel comfortable. I may scroll up and then back to see what's up. So how can you help someone that wants to commit suicide? Wow, that is a deep question. That is not an easy answer, but I think we can all agree that professional help is necessary. That, when someone can come in who has an unbiased, perspective, who can offer their advice and their experience, um, that's always what's most recommended, especially like the hotlines, or speaking to a therapist. The role I played in God in Salsa, the film coming out this summer, I was a therapist to a suicidal teen. So I did learn a lot about this subject via playing that character. And I want to tell you that sometimes it's remembering that we mean a lot to this world, or reminding that person that they mean so much, that they're here for a reason, that they have something to accomplish, that they wouldn't be on this earth if it wasn't for a bigger purpose and a bigger reason and a bigger need for them on this planet here and now at this time and space. And I wholeheartedly believe that. And I believe that so much because I know, because I think, JC, I saw that you also said that you have had suicidal thoughts before and that you can relate. And I'm going to be very transparent. I don't know if y'all have completely grasped the level of sadness and sorrow I felt many years ago, but I too felt, a really strong disappointment with where I was in my life and what was happening or not happening. And I also didn't understand why I was here. I didn't understand my purpose. I didn't understand why I should bother. So I say that in all full transparency to any of you who need to hear that today, because let me tell you, that I am so grateful today that A, I could say it, B, I could be on the other side of it, and C, that my message can hopefully help someone who has been or is going through that situation. So whether it's a loved one near and dear to you, you know, whether it's ourselves, you know, we have to believe. We have to believe. There has to be that little seed of belief that says that I am here for something bigger. That belief, that little tiny, and sometimes let me tell you, it is dark. It is dark and it is very faint, and you can barely see it or hear it. But let me tell you, when you feel or hear or share with someone who's in that position, that little very bit of a reminder that says this is something I need to feel right now because it's going to serve me and other people later on. That is how you help someone. That is how you help yourself. Because y'all, I'm not 19, I'm not 21, I'm not 23, I'm not 26. um it took me a long time, and let me tell you, it has been so worth the journey, and I can't explain how that happens or why that is. But for all of you who tell me that, I'm happy, or that I am always positive, or that's how I am now. But the journey I've had to take to get here has been one that I wouldn't change a thing. I wouldn't change a thing. And I did have to go through that darkness to get to the light. Literally, figuratively. So when I hope something I've said has kind of resonated with you, that maybe perhaps you can share, or you can sit with, and most certainly someone who's qualified to give true professional advice and expertise is um, the first step. I had to do that. I did. I did. I had a therapist, and it helped tremendously. So I've been very transparent and vulnerable with you right now. And that is because I feel safe. And that's because I trust that Mona is taking care of you all in the chat. So thank you, Mona, again for that. Thank you for asking such a profound question, Wen. And thank you for trusting me and us to feel comfortable enough to ask that question, because it's not an easy answer and it's not an easy journey. But let me tell you, for some reason, for a lot of reasons, for many reasons, it's so worth it. And that little seed of belief is where it stems from, in my opinion. Again, Um, I'm not a professional therapist or psychiatrist, so please know that I am not trying to give any kind of psychological assistance, because that is not my area of expertise. However, having gone through very dark times, I can only tell you what has worked for me, and those who I have kind of, worked with in these situations. So I'm going to move along. This conversation does not need to be done. If you have another follow-up question, Wen or anybody else who's here now, please, if you feel comfortable, do ask it, or ask me offline-ish, wherever that offline is for us. Please, thank you. I want to be here for you in any way I can. I'm so glad you enjoyed the video with me and Catherine. It was lovely to spend a few hours because we were chit-chatting after work, after filming, and so we were doing a few little things, and it was really amazing because she's amazing, and being with the Dharman fam is just, uh, it gives me such joy. And I think that's another thing, when if we can come back to this, look at all the things I would have missed out on had I thought there was another ending for me. I don't know how else to say that. But it's a sort of thing, is that you don't know what's happening until you look back. You cannot connect the dots until the dots are placed in your path, and then you could see why and when and how, and because things happened. Like, that to me is utterly incredible, and why I love life so much. now, considering how much I wasn't at the time. So it's like I look back and I'm like, wow, all the experiences I've had that have made me such a better person, that have brought me so many beautiful souls into my life, that has made this journey just so gratifying. That's why we push through. That's why we need to look at any difficulties we're facing and being grateful. Thank you. Thank you for trusting me that I can get through this. Thank you. Sometimes that's all you have to say. And whether you believe in prayer or not, whatever your belief system is, sometimes those words of reassurance to yourself is just a little mini prayer, just a little mini reminder, just a little mini um, 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 confidence builder that we can handle what we are given. And those are the tests we have to um, knock out of the ballpark. And it's worth it. I promise you that it's worth it. Um, okay. Woo, y'all. I love these lives because I never know what is going to transpire. I never know how things are going to unfold. And I love that you all show up knowing the same and stick with me throughout. So thank you again for that. Darman fam. Next video, you guys should do us going to Disneyland for the next Starman video. I would love that. LA and California is finally feeling a little bit more normal. Our masks are starting-ish to come off-ish. People still really, really wear them on the regular. So I went to the store yesterday for the first time and I was like, wait, half the people don't have it on. And I felt comfortable taking it off. There was distance between everybody. And I was like, you know what? Sometimes, things like that can be anxiety driven. We've had such anxiety these last 2 years that first little step is sometimes, hard. But of course, I had Omicron. I know there's a new variant. However, I felt sufficiently safe to take off my mask, and I only say that because this is to whoever feels safe. What you do, whatever you want. That's the life and world I want to live in. That's respectful and kind to other people and not breaking the law, obviously. But it's about, that freedom that we all have in this beautiful country that is as wacky as the world. I'm not going in that direction. I'm just going to stay here. Yes, Disneyland sounds amazing. I'm just putting a bow on that, Rodrigo, because I love the idea. I'm so happy, CJ, you enjoyed it live on today. Yes, Shane, so good to have you back. Probably the cancer one where you were the other woman last penthouse video. Yes, Mona, that could be it. That could be it. And I don't think, sorry, I was doing laundry. That's my machine telling me I got to get to it. But of course, it'll wait. It's done singing now. Maybe that might be the last one, Mona, and I think you're actually quite accurate about that. Quite possibly. Okay, JC, how can you help someone when they're in a distance? Okay, Wen, thank you for adding another layer of understanding. So it is someone that you don't have close proximity to. Wen, is it possible to maybe screenshot or whatever it is, maybe that little snippet that I just said, maybe hearing it from someone that maybe can help, and they don't have to watch the whole video, obviously, but just like record that little thing, even if with your phone, and pass it on and see if maybe there's a little bit of glimmer of hope that is possible for them. Because at this point, it is all about sharing hope. I feel like, again, I'm not a professional, but hope and belief and faith, those are big words. And when you dig into those words, life becomes a little easier each day. But it also comes in conjunction with the trust and the confidence that you are being put in this place, you know, to, in Spanish se dice para superar, to superior. That doesn't translate in English, but it's like to overcome. Superar to me is a beautiful word because it's like you almost like step into your power. Cuando uno supera, it's I love that word in Spanish. So that's what keeps coming for me in this regard. When we learn our lessons, superamos. We go above them. We overcome them. We overcome seems a little kind of more drastic. Superar seems a little more buoyant, like a little more bouncy and a little more light. So there's not this pressure because I think oftentimes when we're struggling, it's because we're putting a lot of pressure on ourselves. I know that's how I felt. Unless it's something exterior again, but it's like the pressure that we need to do something or be somewhere or have achieved something by the time this and this. It's like that's a lot of pressure, and depending on the age of the person, my 20s were really hard for me. They were really hard. um so yeah, it's often pressure, stress on you put on yourself. So um yeah, JC, I don't know when that would happen, right? Disneyland. I'm so happy, CJ. An amazing week for you. Yay. I like to see you play teacher for Dharma video. Thank you, Rodrigo. I can't say much, but I'll say a tiny little bit. Almost getting there. I feel like I'm going in the right direction, that perhaps maybe I might be cast as a teacher for a Darman video. And you'll see what I mean when you watch this last one that I did with Catherine. So I'm going in the right direction, guys. So we'll see. We'll see if they could see me as a teacher. I don't know. My Wen, I miss you. I do. I've thought about you, and I think it's beautiful you're here. So thank you. Thank you for joining us. Oh, we all miss Giovanna. Well, I miss you all. Oh my gosh, I keep doing this today. You guys remember when I wore that like football jersey thing and I kept going touchdown? That's what I'm feeling like today. Like it's a Friday and we have gotten through the week. It seemed like a very long week for me. I'm going to keep in my comments a little bit more because I feel like I've been talking a lot. And I want to make sure that I'm still like, grasping where you all are on this first Friday of a new month. So I don't want to go off on tangents as I so easily can. And I have so much to say after 2 weeks, dude. I have a lot to say. So, um, one day at a time. Yes, JC, I love that. I used to wear a necklace that said one day at a time. And I loved that necklace. And it just reminded me of, each day is a new day. And that's all we get is one day. We don't know if the next one is promised to us. Um, so, yeah, I love that. Thank you, JC. Oh, Johnny G, if you're still in the house, this is amazing. There will come a time when you believe everything is finished. That will be the beginning. Okay, Johnny G, that gets a bravo. That is wickedly, awesomely accurate, dude. That is really so key. And it's so true. I mean, if I think back on all my years where I was like, what the heck? I think it's still beginning. Like, I still think I'm at the beginning of all the amazingness that I know is waiting for me. But it started with trust and belief and faith. I kid you not. I have this little quote. I don't have it here. I have it in my other room. Um, oh, I don't want to mess it up. It goes, I want to find it. I want to find it and say what it is, or because it's really good and I don't want to mess it up. Okay. Um, oh, JC, thank you. I'm not kidding. I've missed you all. Oh boy. Yes. I Rodrigo, I'll come back to that comment. Put it back down there at the end there because I don't want to spend too much time and I don't want to derail. Um, yeah. Pushing past my fears, it's the most important thing to learn. CJ, I love that. I love that at your young age, and as a youngling, it's an amazing thing. It's not a judgment whatsoever. On the contrary, it's a recognition of your maturity. That pushing past my fears is the most important thing to learn. I love that you're learning that now. I love that you're welcoming that lesson now. I love that you are open and receptive and going in that direction. Because when you do this at your age, when you're my age, let me tell you, I can't promise a walk in the park, but I can tell you a more fulfilling experience like that. I can promise you because you've done so much of the work that we've had to do later on at an earlier age. So you'll just be more advanced. um, each day you become a better version of yourself. I love all of these, y'all. Marie Rolanda O'Donnell Gambinski. Hi. um, yes, Mona, thank you. I am so happy. Oh, so it's not Marie, it's Yolanda. Hola, Yolanda. I don't know why I feel like I should say that in Spanish when Gambinski does not sound Spanish, but Yolanda does. Mona, thank you for those beautiful words to Wen. I really appreciate you getting in there way before I did. So much appreciated. You made your first tiny film, Nikhil. What's up? Congrats! That is so cool. That is really exciting. I'm really happy to hear that. Um, wow, Wen, I love your heart. You have a beautiful heart, and I wish that as well. I do. Oh, I'm gonna take a sip of water while I read some of these amazing comments. Voss, yes, I met Rebecca Ritz very quickly. I was filming, she was on set for something else, and it was a quick passing, but it was just like a quick hi. Nothing like big or, so I don't have any real experience, or conversation. I didn't have much conversation with her, but yeah, cool. I love meeting new people. Um, oh, haha, my comments are amazing. Um, ah! I need like more than I need more than Mona. I need someone being like, "Okay, girl, you're talking too much." Wow, guys, I have no idea what you guys have been talking about for the last like little bits I've been talking, but man, it feels good that you guys are able to have this conversation and that I'm able to, chime in and pop back out and be with you, and Mona can handle everything. And I am just so delighted. Mona, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay, so I see some congratulations. Let's see what this is all about. This is really cool. Okay, this is really cool. You guys have like, what's really cool is like you guys have like your own little live, and then I'm like kind of peering into your live via the comments. I think that is hysterically awesome. Like, it's like you guys have your own little bubble, and I'm like, what's happening? What are you doing? Wow. Wow, this is so cool. This is wicked awesome. BH, hi, new subscriber. Thank you for sharing that information. Hello and welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, it's been too long, CJ. I'm glad. Yay! No, welcome to the BH. So he or she knows that they are in good hands. I love that. Welcome to all the newbies, all the new younglings and not. I always call everyone younglings. You may hear that term, whether you're like young age or young at heart. I love the. It just kind of became something. So if I call you younglings, I want to be a youngling too, so me too. um, I don't know Shannon Mano. I may, but I don't recall the name, especially because I haven't worked with her, or I would know her name if I have, because the sets are pretty what's the word? All inclusive, like all it's just like you get to know the people you work with. But there's just so many of us now. Oh, BH, how did I start my yeah, JC, there's so many young actors on Darman, and I'm not complaining. I love diversity. Yeah, right? There's so much diversity. There's so many actors now. It's really grown. There's so many of us. How did you start your acting career? I started my acting career. Oh, geez, Lord Almighty. Let's see. How did that start? I feel like I've always wanted to be an actor. I feel like a long time ago, when I was yay tiny little youngling, I wanted to get in the TV, but I didn't know how to get in the box, right? And because there was no YouTube, there was no like you could film yourself and put yourself online. It was like, wow, look, they're in that box, and I always wanted to do that, and my mom was like, no, and I was like, "What?" So I just started taking acting classes on my own, and I went to college for international marketing and advertising. So I did my career for several years, and once I made my mom and dad and grandma happy going that route, I decided to switch gears. So I became an actor in my more adult years, and I moved to Miami thinking I could be an actor in Miami, but then I ended up dancing a lot and not really pursuing my acting dreams. So I was like, I really need to move to LA. I really need to move to LA if I want to be an actor, which is back then a true story. Now I don't know, it's a different ball game. But back then I was like, I gotta do it. I gotta move to LA. So I moved from Miami to LA. And I really want to say that I started my career here, but it took me a while to get into it because it took me a while to get an apartment and get a job so that I could sustain my acting career, because acting is really expensive in this city. I can't speak to other cities, but as an actor, you need a lot of materials. You need a lot of resources, and from classes to headshots to like all your submission sites so you could submit to auditions and stuff. Those are all pretty pricey. A website, IMDb, everything costs like hundreds of dollars. And so and you can do it on the cheaper end, but if you really want to compete at a competitive level, you do need to have a certain level. It's just like a baseline. And so it took a while for me to get all my stuff in order, and for me to take to learn the craft really, because when they say, oh, you're a natural, camera loves you, that's amazing. That's awesome if you have that already. But I will tell you that that works oftentimes for the younglings, right? Who aren't expected to have, a resume, aren't expected to have, years of training because they're tiny and they're young. However, as an adult, coming into it as an adult, as I was, the expectations are way higher. It's like, okay, you're an adult. Have you been like learning since you were a child? Did you go to film school or acting school, or, did you get a creative, what is it like when you go to college for an MBA? Not an MBA, that's business. See, I tell you, I'm a business person in brain. What's it called? MFA? Whatever. I think it's MFA. Fine arts, yeah, MFA. And so you're held to this bigger standard, especially in Los Angeles. So thank you, BH, for that question. It's just been long in the doing, in the making, but I did believe in studying and learning first before I really put myself out there. Maybe a little too much too. I think I was a little scared, of taking so many classes. I was scared to like go into the real professional world because I wanted to put my best foot forward. I wanted to go out to audition with a really strong um, package is what we call it, right? When your headshots are good, when you have representation, when you this and that. But I will tell you that, one of the things that, a lot of people think is that you have to have an agent. I'm gonna say that some of my best years I didn't have an agent. Truth. Some of my best years, some of the years I worked the most, I submitted to everything, and I did everything on my own. I've had an agent most of my career in Los Angeles, some better than others, and but the world has changed. You can upload on YouTube like this. Everybody has a channel. Everybody has, a following, a social media following. And so, the landscape has changed from when I started. So I hope that answered your question. Thank you for taking me down memory lane. I had to switch train tracks, as you could tell. My brain had to go like in a totally different direction to think of like my past, because right now I'm just thinking present moment because so much is going on. So many beautiful, amazing things are happening that but it's cool to get like perspective on where I came from and to always remember where you come from, because it doesn't matter where you are. And I think that's one of the reasons we love Dar so much, right? He always, always, always seems to hold close to him where he came from. And this last week, Dar brought his parents to the studio and he was giving them a tour. And so I love how humble and authentic he is. And I think I can, speak from pretty much for everybody here. We just love that side of this huge, like, creator who is just so cool and down to earth and kind. And I think that's why we resonate so much with him and his family and his videos and his work and his mission. And if you listen to Dar's story as well, I mean, I think from what he said, I don't want to, but he went through some really dark times as well. I mean, it's almost like a rite of passage. I can't attest to that because I can't speak for everybody's experiences, but everybody I know who's doing great things or working on great things or gonna do great things has always had to go through some challenges. And I think only when you go through those challenges can you really come out the other side with a deeper knowing that you can do so much more and that you're meant for more. So thank you for asking, BH, and welcome again. I hope you're still here and that you heard my answer live. Um, Everyone that comes into my life videos on TikTok feel like they're safe and welcome. I'd love if you guys could come join and watch sometimes. Oh, Johnny G, what a lovely invitation. That's a beautiful invitation. Thank you for inviting us. That's beautiful. Um, have I heard of Alexa? I'm sorry. If I haven't acted in a video with them, I don't know if she's a Darman person. I don't even know. Maybe a little more context would be helpful. Yes. This lesson I've learned this week is to believe in myself, and Giovanna has taught me that. So thank you so much, Giovanna, for teaching me that. I appreciate it. I love that, CJ. Thank you for sharing your lesson. I love that you are starting to amass all these lessons, whether you write them down, whether you draw them out, whether you write a song about it, whatever is in your heart to start tracking these. I will advise you to do that however you want. You can put stick figures on I don't care, but start um, 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 amassing them, collecting them and putting them in a place that you can go back and reread them or re-listen to them or re-look at them. Because I will tell you that some of the best advice I've needed to rehear several times, especially when I was going through my challenging times. So when you have these already in a journal or in a notebook, whatever you want to do, then you have a place that you're like, oh, let me pull that out and reread that. Because I think that's one of the keys to keeping the positivity going is to be reminded, right? How many times do we need to hear something, and sometimes how many times we've heard it and we forgot it, and then we have to hear it again. I know that happens to me all the time, and I know I can't be the only one. So CJ, or anybody here who wants to take this on, start writing these things down for yourself. Start tracking them. Start seeing how you feel, and I just think there's something lovely to doing that, especially now as a youngling when you have a little bit more just time, space, right? As an adult, things come in, and when you're in this time of growth, you can go back and be like, yeah, I learned that. And you feel so proud of yourself when you go back and you're like, yeah, I did that. So I encourage you all to do that if you want. Have you noticed that 70s fashion is back style? Same thing goes for mall, mall goths. Yeah, there's some 70-ish stuff going. So I guess it's going now from 90s to 70s because it was very 90s a couple months ago. I was like, oh my God, those pants. I used to wear those pants in yeah. Um, um, yes, that's a great one. You shouldn't try to be someone you're not, especially to impress people that don't even care about you. Yeah, truth. Yay! See, when you have a beautiful invitation, as Johnny just did, JC responded as such. See how beautiful that is when it's organic and natural and it's not that spammy, kind of like stressful. It's like you make an invitation and whoever feels compelled to do it will respond. I love that. That was beautiful. What a perfect illustration. um, oh, it's me or your I kind of remind you of Pearson. I've heard that before. Um, I've heard of that before. That's funny. Cool. Good. Positive and friendly, welcoming comments rock. Ah, Mona, you know it. By the way, you're a really good actor. Well, thank you. I received that for all the years that I worked so hard on my craft. I'm so grateful that I can get that kind of comment because that's why we do what we do, right? That's why artists draw or sketch. That's why musicians sing or play an instrument. That's why astronauts fly to outer space to have our work recognized and appreciated. If by just one person, that means the world. So thank you, my beautiful Llama 774. That was nice. um, um, oh, Wen, you're so beautiful. Thank you. I'm really happy you've been able to make it. And if you're still here, I am hoping you hear that. Um, Yeah, Catherine goes live Sunday mornings at 8 a.m. Pacific. So I'm so glad you guys joined there as well. Who knows how long ago Wen said she's still here? We don't know when that was, seeing as that I've gone on some tangents, but I really wanted to share, I guess, what I did. um, I am in a good mood. I'm happy to be with you all. So how could I not be? um, That's what we need, positivity, I love it. I already answered that question, how I started my acting career. Um, um Mona, she likes to get her comments in order. Well, because then I know what's happening. Because if I jump around, then I'm like, what did I miss? I've done that before and it has not worked out. And even my husband was like, why do you respond to every comment? I'm like, because you know what? Somebody took it upon themselves to write something, and I want to acknowledge that. I want you, because I mean, I've been in like situations where I've like, put in a comment and it's never like noticed or addressed or answered. And I'm like, that kind of bites, right? So that's why I feel so compelled to kind of make sure you each know that I see you and I appreciate you, and that I'm here because of you. I want you to know that. So that's why I do this. Yeah. That's why. Um, PH, yay. Oh, wow, I'm really behind. Oh, wow, I'm really behind, Mona. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, CJ, you guys are so sweet. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm coming up at the top of the hour. So I am gonna hustle a little bit more, but thank you for all these amazing comments and for again entrusting me and us as a place that you can ask these, sometimes very difficult questions. So that means a lot to me. Um, oh my God, CJ, thank you for wanting to hear my lessons. Um, Why I love your comments so much, CJ, and why I love that you can appreciate what I share so much is because I'm not here to teach or preach. That's not my intention. Who am I, right? To be like, you do it this way because that's what. That's not it at all. That is not my reason for wanting to share as openly and vulnerably as I do with you all. My reason, as I've often said, is because if I can um, share the experience I had and what worked for me. And you can learn that at whatever age you're at and bypass all the years of angst and frustration that I felt because I didn't know these things. And I wish I knew these then I feel like that's why, because you're gonna do what you're gonna do, right? That's freedom of choice. You're gonna do what feels right for you in that moment in time. However, if you could have someone in the back of your head going, I remember Giovanna said that. I remember Giovanna talking about this. I remember that this isn't, I'm not the only one. I remember, Giovanna said she felt that way, or somebody else in the comments said they felt that way. What that does, it makes us feel like we're part of something, that we're bigger than just us by ourselves doing this thing called life that can be very challenging. And when you feel like you are in company, in good company with other people, then you can take on so much more. We can take on so much more, right? So that's why I think it's so important to share our experiences, and that's how we learn and we grow. Full circle onset of our life today. When we're growing, that is life, right? So thank you for that beautiful comment, CJ. I love it. Ooh, Turning Red, a good Pixar movie. Okay, Rodrigo, maybe I'll catch up with some movies. I still have a lot of work for next week, so we'll see. It does take time to discover ourselves. Yes, Mona, it does. Um, but I think that's what's really cool. It's like, that is so cool that we get to discover ourselves. I love that. Oh, whatever happens in the dark always comes to light. We are not alone. How funny. I just came to that comment that Mona wrote. We are not alone. And Mona's the best. I love it. I love it. I love it. Um, Catherine is great, and I enjoy her videos she does on Darman and on her YouTube channel. Yeah, she is freaking amazing. She really is. I could wholeheartedly say that. And what I love about that is that what I love about everyone at Dartman is that I don't have to like sugarcoat it or like finesse it or try to like find the words so that you can't see how I really feel. But I it's true. Everything you just said is true. I love that feeling. Um Any tips to tell if a guy likes you from online? Ooh, AMC, hello. That's a good question. I don't know if a guy likes you online. I've never had an online something goings, so I don't know if I have an answer for this. I am so sorry, AMC. I'm trying to think if there's something I can well, if they are nice and polite and seek you out, I think that's one way, whether it's online or offline, right? They seek you out, they find little ways of like getting in touch with you, or chatting with you. I think those are pretty telling signs when they're complimentary, right? When they compliment you a lot, not free, but complimentary. I never thought of that. Complimentary and complimentary. That's free and when you compliment a lot, right? Am I getting that right? Mona, did I get that right? That's really funny. I never thought of that. So complimentary has lots of meanings. Go figure. I never put those two together. So yeah, when they're complimentary, when I think also when they send you little like gifts and what I oh gifts like not GIFs like GIFTs. That's really funny. I'm getting all these little like I never thought of that. But like a little gift that's a gift. I know I've gotten a lot of those in my inbox, and I'm like, oh, that's so sweet. So I would assume that the person likes me because they're sending me little gifts, like a good morning, or like, and they're little gifts, like little presents. AMC, that's the best I can do. I hope that gave you a little something to work off of. But I've never been asked that question. So thank you for asking me a question. I had no idea how to answer, but I just kind of went with what I could. Oh, CJ, thank you. AMC, JC, he's like, I have no tips, but I'm a guy. I love it. Could be a guy or a girl. Maybe from a guy's perspective, right? Like, what would you do as a guy to, let someone know that you're interested in them online? That would be a fun little conversation to have, huh? Paradise Earth. So true. I love it. He just puts two hearts. I love it. Blue and yellow. That's Paradise Earth for you. Lots of hearts, lots of love. Ralitza, my beautiful, gorgeous girl, how you doing? It's so good to have you here. Yay, everyone's saying hello to Ralitza. I don't know if you're still here or what, or what, or what. Hola, ¿cómo estás? How LA is with the homeless crisis, Giovanna, is it better or worse? It feels like it's getting a little better. I feel like it's getting a little better. I really do. Some parks have been cleared out. So I think we're going in the right direction. I think a lot of work still needs to be done, Rodrigo, pero it feels like we can go in the right direction. Whereas a couple months ago, it was like not the right direction. So that's the best update I have for you. But the streets, I don't know. I feel like they're a little better. They're dirty. There's so much garbage that's like left over from like the encampments, but I think I'm hopeful and trusting that we're going in the right direction. I hope that answers your question. Great question. I like that you care about what's happening in our environment. So thank you. You keep your mask on. I dig it. Do it. Do it. That is important that you feel safe. Yes. Do as you wish, and no one should make you feel otherwise. No. Whether you do or you don't, it's up to you. And that's what I am such a proponent for. It's like you shouldn't shame someone because they have an opposite view of you. whether it's science, preference, you know, culture, whatever it is, you do you, as long as it's not hurting anyone, right? 100% support masks, but the last time I've had to wear one in the past month was at a concert. Okay. The laundry, yeah. Oh, Mark, ¿cómo estás? Mark Reginas, hello, welcome. It's so nice to hear you. That's really awesome. Thank you for joining. I don't know if you're still here, but I'm happy you popped in. Um, I love the gratitude between you all. It's beautiful to see. Um, the vibes here are so amazing. I love it. AMC. I dig it. That is awesome. Music to my ears. Cute, right? How Laura says cute, cute. Only Laura can pull that off. That is so not like I can't pull that off. See, but that's her, right? I go wicked cool. Like, could you picture Laura going wicked cool? Like, no, that's just me. But if I say cute, like she's just so cute and she could say it, but it's not me. So you gotta be you. What's I don't know. I was gonna say something really silly like hey boo boo or something silly like that. If you remember, was that Yogi Bear? That Yogi Bear? Hey boo boo. um Oh my gosh, amazingness. All right, so I'm a little over. I didn't even tell you. Ay, superar, ¿viste? Hasta Mona me dijo que sí, superar como que se siente un poquito más como que all I said was a whole lot of nothing. All that I said that Mona agrees with me que superar, the word superior sounds a little bit more like engaging and like fulfilling, right? Than overcome. Overcome is a good word, but in the context that I was using it in. I love the little cowboy hat, CJ. Okay. Oh, we brought it back, Josh. You brought it back. I agree. Will Smith should not have slapped anybody. You do not go up in any kind of gathering and go up and just smack someone. First of all, you laughed. Um, so you got the context of the joke. Your wife did not. However, just because she was upset, I don't feel like that should have propelled it to a level of violence. I think Chris Rock handled it amazingly. I think Will Smith disappointed me and other people obviously, but I can only speak for myself. I can't put words in other people, but he disappointed a lot of us, especially because he's always such a like positive person, and to see him act in such a violent way in the middle of such a big platform for so many people who have worked for so long to achieve what they were there to receive, and then now for all of it to be on him and what he did. I don't agree with that. And I'm not saying that I am an angel. I am so not. I am not perfect. I'm not an angel. I am not you know, however, it's knowing a time and a place. He could have very easily after the show been like, "Yo, Chris, what's up? That was not kind. I didn't like it. Don't do it again. Let's what are we going to do now?" Like that's what you do. You don't go up in the midst of like a public forum, this platform that's supposed to be so beautiful and glamorous and regal and prestigious, and slap someone. Didn't make sense to me. At first, as we all know, we all thought it was a joke, and I was like, "This is weird." But then, especially cursing the way he did, it just it was disappointing, right? I think CJ, sorry, Josh, you brought that back because it's true. It's like I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. And there should be ramifications for his actions. There should be. He should have to either um, somehow have consequences to his actions. He cannot get away with this, and because that's a bad example to set forth, and I don't agree with that. So that's my 2 cents. I think it was more like 3 cents because I talked a lot about it, but yeah. Oh, he did say that, Mona. He will keep it in mind. Yay! I'm talking about the teacher comment that when he said that when she suggested in one of the comments that I should be a teacher. I don't know why they don't see me as a teacher. I don't know. But funny, I worked with this gal who I used to take acting classes with, and she's adorable. You might recognize her. Her name is Megan, and she has long, beautiful red hair, and she's always playing the teacher. I'm like, how come you always play the teacher and I can't play? But this chick is like really tall. She commands space, and she's like, hi, Javon. And she's just beautiful, and she's a great actress. I love her. We used to study together in the studio, and she's now a teacher a lot. She's actually in the same video that Catherine and I did, so you'll recognize who I'm talking about, Megan. She's so adorable. I love her. So anyway, maybe I'm still going in the right direction. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Um, Good things come to people who wait. That's true. That's true. That's true. My anniversary was 2 days ago. Happy anniversary, Yolanda. Lots of catching up. Yeah, there is. 3 months of marriage. Oh, how exciting. Happy newlywed life. It's amazing. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm still considering myself a newlywed. I'm going on a year, but I don't care. I was Oscar and I were together 5 years dating, 5 years before we got engaged, and I still felt like we were on a honeymoon. Like, it's just when you're with the right person, you can extend any stage you want. Make it a honeymoon forever, because that's what I want. I want Oscar and I to continue to laugh and joke and play and love as if we had just met. And that is something I do, we do, he does as well, with each other, for each other, where it just feels like it's always a honeymoon. It's so cool because when you keep things like lively and fun and cool, and you still go through life and you still have your challenges and you still have difficulties. However, when you can still come together and bring out the best in one another, that's awesome. So, Yolanda, yay, congrats. um oh, you guys. Oh my gosh. You cited the one from Chaz. Chaz, oh my gosh, Chaz. Do you know I have never done a video with Chaz? I was supposed to do a video with him, and last minute they rescheduled him, so I haven't done a video with him. However, last week when I was at the studios, I got to talk to Chaz. Chaz is like the wickedest cool dude. He is so cool. He's always acting as a bad dude, but let me tell you, he is amazing person. I cannot wait to act with him now because he's just such a good person. It's so funny because I don't want to like tarnish the stereotype that they have. Sorry, Dhar, I don't mean to do that. But it's just everybody is so amazing. Like truthfully, Chaz is wicked cool, and the fact that he could play such a bad character always goes to show how talented he is. That's so cool. That's so cool. I think the actors who play mean characters are really talented because that's hard. I couldn't do it. They're like, no, you're not mean enough. I was like, but that was mean. They're like, no, that wasn't mean enough. I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh, you miss me in Darman videos, Giovanna. Well, you know what? I have three in the can, and I'm filming another one tomorrow. So in the can, actor terms, industry terms, is that you've already shot three. They just haven't come out yet. I don't know why. Well, one we just finished, one I have tomorrow. So almost in the can. And this other one I filmed like a month ago, and it still hasn't come out. um Yeah, see, JC, you know it. Thank you, my boy. Um, Oh my Lord. Okay, guys, I am going to start saying goodbye because it is Friday and we got to go enjoy our Friday. I know we're having a lot of fun, but I want you all to do what feels right for the weekend, whether it's Saturday or Friday. I want you to start enjoying your weekend, yay. So I'm sorry. I kind of, it's just I haven't been on here for 2 weeks, so I had a lot of catching up to do. So there was a lot that I really wanted to cover, and then of course we had some big questions today that aren't like easy yay or no, and I really wanted to spend adequate time with that. And I see Selena has joined. Happy birthday, Selena! I see that. Um, Okay, okay, okay. Welcome to the USA. World is here. Sonic is in. Oh, what's up, Super Sonic? How you doing? I love the happy birthday wishes to Selena. Um, aw, new Sonic. My brother have party birthday. Oh, you're going to Disney for your birthday. Oh my God, such fun stuff happening on this weekend for birthday celebrations. Congratulations, new Sonic, on your subscribers. Um, oh, thank you, Mona. That makes me happy that I like to interact with you guys as individuals. Yes, because you're all individuals, and I feel like I know you guys if from afar. I love keeping tabs on everybody's successes and what's going on with everybody because that means a lot. It means a lot so that you know that. We're all doing things, right? It's not just one person. We're all we're all have lots to do. And whether you're in front of the camera or behind the camera or beside the camera, it doesn't matter. We all have beautiful things going on in our lives, and I want to congratulate and pump you up and do all that fun stuff. So Davon Johnson, hola, hello. I don't know why I said hola first. It felt like I wanted to say hola. Oh, Giovanna knows how to turn a frown upside down. What? I love that, JC. Thank you. Um, thank you for saying and welcome, Davon. You have to go early. Go, my love. Have a beautiful, blessed weekend. I am going to start wrapping it up because I'm way over. I thought this was going to be a short live, y'all. However, yeah, yeah. Um, okay. Now I'm like reading. I'm like, what did I miss? What did I miss? Um, I guess my earrings and jewelry. Thank you, Ralitza. Yesterday at the commercial shoot, I did my nails, right? Because when you do a professional job, you're supposed to do your nails. So I got my nails done, or I did them myself, right? And they were like, no, we can't use your nails. They look too fancy. I'm like, I was playing a low income woman, a mom who, and they're like, no, your nails are too nice. I'm like, really? They're plain, because on camera, you're supposed to have really, like, neutral nails, so that's why they're always neutral, and, I was like, "I have nail polish remover if you need me to take it off." They're like, "No, it's okay," but it goes to show, like, it's just so weird. You show up without your nails done, and they're like, "Why didn't you get your nails done? That's unprofessional." You show up with them done, and they're like, "That's too nice, you can." Let me tell you, you cannot make everybody happy all the time. It's an impossibility. I think we've all confirmed. um, all right, my loves, I am gonna start saying goodbye for today. Have a fantastic weekend, my loves. I hope you get to do something that's memorable. I hope you get to create new memories with those you love, or that you do something that makes you happy and it becomes a memory that you can go back and be like, that was cool. That is what I wish for each and every single one of us, myself included, because that's what I love to do. And just And just realize that every little thing we do has or can have great significance when we look back. And yeah, boo boo. I was Yogi Bear. Okay, Mona. I love that Mona confirms what I like, the stuff that comes out of my head. I love it. Um, DJ Oscar, my Oscar. He's probably like, she's still talking. He's used to it. Um, but I do want to be with my DJ Oscar because he is I want him to feel seen today as well. Oh, everyone's saying hello to Oscar. I love it. Paradise Earth, you caught that. Um, both were in the wrong. Ooh, Ralitza. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. However, if Chris Rock didn't know that she had alopecia, I didn't know. And I follow ish what's happening in entertainment okay ish. If let's say he didn't know, I thought it was a compliment. I know that sounds really wrong to say now that I know that she's been having this like condition. I thought it was a compliment because G.I. Jane is like powerful and beautiful. And like, could you imagine like Hollywood being like, oh, we're gonna do a G.I. Jane too. Let's hire Jada Pinkett Smith. She's amazingly gorgeous and powerful, and she already has a beautiful shaved head, and it looks fantastic on her. I couldn't keep my eyes off that woman when she walked in on the red carpet. Like she looked stunning to me. And the army girl, I mean, I thought it was a compliment until I realized what happened. So I didn't think Chris Rock was in the wrong until I realized what happened, what she'd been experiencing. But she looked so stunning. I was like, yeah, she would be a fantastic GI Jane. She would be amazing. And then everything went down, and I was like, ooh, I would not want to ever now consider her if I was a producer doing GI Jane too. I would never even. And oh no, her name is Jada, not Jane. But it's like I would have looked at it as like, wow, now I'm gonna get a role. But I also don't know what it's like to have that condition. So I see it from every stance. Ralitza, thank you for offering your opinion. I think a lot of people agree with you. A lot of people, are very divided on how this all went down. So, ay, Dios mío. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. Oh, my DJ saying hello to Paradise Earth. Um, oh my God, you guys, I could talk to you guys all day long. Why do you make this so fun? How can you make this so fun? I'm like talking to myself, but I'm talking to you and I'm talking to you. It's amazing. How could this be so much fun? Needless to say, I've missed you all tremendously. I'm so delighted that we're back today. I don't know what next week brings yet. I didn't even share one of my lessons because there was so much else going on. I don't know why so many people are defending Will Smith. I don't get it. Um, um, so, okay. I'm good if you go over as long as fit. Oh, Mona, you're incredible. You're so amazing. Okay, yes, please do be there for dear Oscar. Give him massive hugs. I will, Mona. Thank you, my dear love, and thank you for always sending him your beautiful blessings and prayers. He's still going through a lot, as a lot of you were here a couple weeks ago and know. So there is, a process. There's a grieving process, and so that is part of it. And so I definitely want to be with him. He stayed home from work today. He wasn't feeling well, so I want to be everywhere. um Yay, go get ready for your birthday weekend festivities. um What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something about. Oh, you thought the same. I agree, Giovanna. Initially, I thought that G.I. Jane comment was saying she was a powerful woman until I also learned it for Okay, that's what I wanted to. Yeah, Mona, I'm with you. I thought it was. Sadly, I'm sorry to say, I thought it was a compliment, but now I know it's not. I didn't mean it like that, but you know what I mean. So, here's to going through a lot of personal matters and still looking like a powerful, strong, beautiful woman. How about that? Giving her mad props for that. I just wish it didn't have to go down like this, right? None of us do. So, I don't want to end it on that note. So I'm gonna give you real quick my one a big aha moment I had, right? So that I don't end it on that note. This week at the onset of the week, right? So last week when I knew what week I had in front of me, with all the filmings and different projects I had and all last minute auditions that came in, it was a full week, and I love them. But I was like, in my past, I always thought like, "Oh, I can't wait for this week to be over. I can't wait for this week to be over," because I was scared of how much I had to do that week, right? Um, and I was always like, I can't wait for today to be over. I can't wait for this project to be over. I can't. And I was always wishing things away or over. And I was like, wait a minute. So Oscar, of course, my husband, a few years ago, said to me, we watched a movie. Oh my God, what movie was it? Where he was like, you can't keep wishing away your life or your days or your experiences, because life is made up of your days, your experiences. And if you wish them or will them to go faster or be over, then you're not going to enjoy your life. And my beautiful husband, yes, he told me this a couple years ago. And I was like, wow, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. But sometimes when you're nervous about something or you have fear around something, you're like, oh my God, I'm scared. I want it to be over to make sure that it turned out okay, right? So I had a big aha moment this week where I was like, instead of saying I can't wait for this week to be over, I was saying, amen, amen, Mona, I love that. Instead of saying I can't wait for this week to be over, I can't wait, I was like, okay, what if I say I can't wait for this week to go so well that when I get to my FR-YAYY, I'm like excited about the week it was, and I'm not rushing it to be over. I'm just willing it to be amazing. And it was that little shift where I was like, oh, that's really cool. So when we feel nervous or scared or afraid of what we have coming up, that we might not be able to handle it, or we feel, burdened or challenged, it's like, I can't wait for this week to go awesome. Because then you get everything done and it turns out to be awesome. So it was just a little shift that I really appreciated. And I hope it resonated with somebody here who could take away that little distinction of, let's not rush our lives. Lives go fast. Our lives go fast. And time is too precious, as JC said. So, um, you know, let's just wish it to be awesome and not wish it to be over. Yeah. So I think on that note, I'm going to say happy weekend, happy Friday, happy Saturday, happy every yay. You guys are amazing. I could be here all day auditioning for Bollywood. The world is our oyster, and whatever opportunities come our way that we feel so inclined to pursue and be a part of, then rock on. If Bollywood calls, I'll Bollywood it out, because I think Bollywood is amazing and such a beautiful platform for the dance and the colors and I love the Indian culture. So that's that. And then I saw my favorite video. My favorite. There's so many. I've done so many. I like asking you, which one is your favorite? So on that end, we'll end it here. You guys are amazing, and I am so grateful to you, each and every single one of you. So remember that, and I hope to see you next week. But if not, you'll get a video because you know how we do. All right, my loves. Mona, I thank you. Everybody else, I thank you. You all are incredible, incredible. Massive hugs is what I was trying to say, but I got a little tongue twisted. But that's okay. We do that sometimes. Um, oh, birthday basket for Selena. Love you guys. Bye, everybody. Happy weekend. Oh my gosh. I'm already missing you guys. How do I do this? Bye, everybody.